To my friends, my sisters, and my brothers all over the land, especially here in Minnesota, we as a people all over this nation are going through some trying times. We have some pains and we have some suffering. It is, my friends, all across every ethnic group, every gender. And you know, it's real. If it wasn't the pandemic, it's a realization that we as black people and people of color, as is reflected through the pandemic that came across the country and how it affects the minority and the situation that they find themselves in. And then we talk about we have brothers still being murdered when it shouldn't be happening. And we find ourselves now driven to a point of frustration that we're taking the streets and we're damaging property and we're burning buildings, and we realize that that frustration is legitimate and we can't deny it. It didn't just happen. It didn't pop out of a can. It was brought to this point and now it has exploded to this point, but now we need to grab a hold of it, ladies and gentlemen. See, when we don't have a plan, when we don't have an outlet and we don't know where we're going, we just continue to go and to go. But I want you to hold up just for a moment. We do have a plan. There is a plan. We don't have to give up hope. Yes, this is a frustrating situation and it is going to be dealt with, just as this virus is going to be stopped. The way blacks are being treated, especially in the hands of cops, that's going to be stopped as well. But not only that, the way blacks and minorities are being treated in this country, all over this land, is going to be stopped. There's a plan. There's a plan in hand. So ladies and gentlemen, we don't need any more buildings to be torn down. We don't need any more property to be destroyed. And those of you who have lost properties, who are in businesses, please don't give up. Do what you can, but re-establish yourselves because you're needed. The future needs you in every capacity that you're in. For those of you who are outside of this country, those who, because of the economy, are losing your businesses, hold on, just hold on. I want you to have hope. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Something is coming that's absolutely brand new. The things that you do, you farmers, those of you who are in agriculture, those of you who are in school, those of you who are in private industries and those kinds of things that people are just gotta have. Don't you give up because you're absolutely needed in the future of tomorrow. And I want you to know that there is a plan for those of you who are so frustrated, who haven't had anything to do, that find yourself so caught up and eager to go out and destroy stuff. I want you to know we need you because you have some expertise that is absolutely necessary and essential, that we going forward in the future tomorrow cannot go without you. And whatever you need to become better at whatever it is you're willing to give, but we need you to take a moment and think about your future. Think about what it is you want to engage yourself in and what it is that you can give and be good at. And I want you to put your heart in it, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. I want you to know that, yes, the times right now are frustrating. We're going through some hard times, but we can weather the storm, and we don't want it to take under. And there are people everywhere. There are businesses everywhere. There are worlds everywhere. There are governments everywhere, just ready to try to take America under. But that cannot happen, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because we are ready. We are ready. We have been given the worst, and now we still stand. And now it is our time to stand tall. Why? Because we learned through the struggles of life. The doors are open when you stand up and turn that doorknob. And that's what we're doing, standing up and turning that doorknob. So don't give up hope. Don't burn the buildings. Don't give up. The frustration is there. It will be there. Can't help it. A young brother that got killed the other night for the world to see could have been any of us. Could have been our children. Could have been our fathers. Could have been our brothers, our uncles. All my friends. For the whole world to see that no one would come to that brother's rescue. I feel so ashamed, but let that ashaminess not make us go and hide our face. Let it give us the ability to stand up in spite of whatever our fears might be and say no more and mean it with love. Not causing any pain or suffering to anyone, but not receiving it. Not anymore. But because we know better, and that's what we're going to be, is better. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Goodbye.